friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Taryn. Today's class is going to be more lower body focused. We're going to be touching on inner thighs and outer thighs. I wanted to specifically do this class because it is really important to have equally functioning inner thigh and outer thigh strength. It really does affect both our lower back and our knees if one set of muscles is stronger than the other. A lot of times if like your outer thighs are much stronger, you're gonna feel that knee tension. So as we go through class today, I want you to just kind of take some mental notes. And if you notice one muscle group being stronger or maybe some differences side to side, maybe your right side stronger than your left, take that mental note, keep it in your back pocket, and then as you go through life, as you go through other videos, as you do other workouts, try to do your best to equalize that strength, and that will help keep your body feeling so much stronger, so much more stable, all those good things. So for today's class, we do need the help of two props. We are going to be using a little circle band. This one's about medium resistance. And then you're also going to want to have a small ball, a yoga block, or even a pillow would work, just something that you can squeeze. Other than that, lay out your mat and we will go ahead and get started. We're just going to be on our feet for a little bit, so go ahead and stand tall with me. Heels right underneath hips. Take a nice deep breath in, reaching the arms up. And exhale it out. From here, tucking the chin, knees can soften, and take this into just an easy roll down, arms hanging. Take a deep breath in, exhale over. Down here at the bottom, grab opposite elbows and gently rock side to side. Good, coming back to center, you're gonna take those hands all the way down to the floor. Big inhale, softening those knees, let's roll it all the way up. At the top here, give me just 4 big shoulder circles, up, back, and around, rolling out. And last one, and then go ahead and reverse it, take it the other way, roll it forward. Just kind of getting everything ready to go. Standing tall, I want you to start to tip to the right side, reaching left arm up to the ceiling, feeling that nice oppositional stretch, and bring that arm down. We'll try the same thing on the other side, tip it over, reach that arm up to the ceiling, and bring it back. Let's do that one more time. Tip it over, big reach, and up. Gently drawing the core in just to start to wake up the abs, and reach, and bring it down. From here, step those feet out nice and wide for me. We're gonna get those legs warmed up right now. So heels are slightly rotated in, toes are slightly out. As you bend the knees, you wanna make sure your knees are not dropping in. They're going right over those tippy toes. Arms are gonna reach out to the side, and we're just gonna inhale down into a nice big knee bend, or grand plie, for my dancers out there, and press to come back up. Inhaling down, exhale, squeezing up through the inner thighs to lift. So you'll probably feel your quads as you go down, and you want to try to think of squeezing up and in to activate the inner thigh on the way back up. Let's do 5. And lift, keeping that chest tall. 4. Very nice. 3. This is 2. Stay down on 1. Hold it there. Reaching with energy. We're going to do little pulses. Take it down. 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 Wiggle your toes to make sure the weight is still in the heels. So we're still lifting through those inner thighs. Try to find it. 8, 7, 6, 5, looking good. 4, 3, 2, hold it on 1. Stay. You're gonna lift your right heel up and set it down. Switching sides, left heel up, weight is in the big toe, and set it down. We switch for 6. We switch for 5. 4, again, still talking to those inner thighs. 3, this is 2, 1 more, both heels down, back to pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Whew, that should have been just enough to get the blood pumping and get those legs nice and awake. Now we are gonna head down to the mat. Go ahead and roll yourself down, and then we will walk out to an all-fours position. Knees drop down, wrists under shoulders, knees underneath hips. From here, let's just find a couple cat-cows. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, gently drawing the core up and in just to start to find some activation. Inhale and arch. Booty goes out, collarbone comes up and through. Exhale, curl and round. And inhale, arch. One more time, just like that. still important that we kind of ease ourselves into this, even though it's a little bit more of a quickly paced workout. Coming to our neutral, we're going to do just a few hip circles again for some mobility. So you're going to sit your hips as far as you can to the right side. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside of your hip. They go back over your heels to the left and then start to come up and through. Take it to the right and back and left. Very nice. Let's just do 2 more. You can kind of let your upper body sway in opposition. 1 more. Good, and then we'll reverse it, take it the opposite way. Hips go left and back and right and up and through. About 3 more. You just want this to feel nice and easy. This is 2. And 1 more. Perfect. From here, go ahead and just walk those legs through, swinging them around. Take that ball, or that block, or that pillow, whatever you're using, squeeze it in between your knees. I want you to inhale tall, and we're going to start to roll ourselves down 1 bone at a time, finding a nice long spine on the mat, walking those heels in towards you, letting your pelvis settle, getting your hair all out of the way. Take a nice big deep breath in. From here, we're going to exhale. Start to tuck that tail and peel yourself up into a bridge position, 1 bone at a time. In Pilates, we have a little different emphasis in bridge than maybe yoga, we'd say. In yoga, oftentimes the ribs get flared for some upper back extension. I want you to gently draw those ribs down and focus on lifting through your glutes, your hamstrings, and then squeezing that ball. Slowly lower back down to the mat and release. Let's do that 2 more times. A nice full inhale. Exhale, start your scoop. Peel it up 1 bone at a time. Squeeze to engage. And walk it back down. You want to feel hamstrings, glutes, inner thighs every time as best you can. 2 more. Start to take it up. Peeling to lift. Good. Press down through the triceps. Chest is open. And walk it back down. Here we go. Last one. All the way up. Scooping to lift. Hold it at the top here for me. Abs are still engaged. I want you to squeeze that ball with both knees. Squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. This is 2, 1. Holding on to about 50% of that squeeze. So you're holding in halfway. Keep that squeeze. Hinge your hips halfway down. Lift it up. Try to keep the same amount of tension squeezing in on that ball the whole time. Squeezing in from the highest part of your inner thigh and still trying to engage those hamstrings. For 6, lift and squeeze. This is 5, pressing those hips to the sky. For 4, abs are still drawing in for support. 3, this is 2, 1 more. Up you go. Slow motion, set those hips down. We get a quick pause, but we're not quite done with that ball. Trying to really layer on to build that strength. In this squeezing, again, taking note that we're feeling equal activation for both sides hugging in, not just that right side taking over and that left side kind of doing the work. If I called you out, it's all good. Take an inhale. Here we go, tucking that tail, we're going right back up. Meet me at the top. You're going to want to feel really stable through the back of the upper body because from here, left leg is going to extend. You're still squeezing your ball, your block, your pillow, and bring that foot back down. As you switch, try not to have an earthquake in the pelvis. Keep the hips level. Right leg reaches. Squeeze that ball. Bring it back down. We're going to keep alternating. Here we go. 6, and bring it down. This is 5. Hopefully you don't lose that ball. Mine's trying to walk its way out for 4. And back. Sneaky, sneaky. Had to put it back in there. 3. Last 2. Don't give up. 1 more. Set it down. And lower those hips to the mat. Amazing job. You can draw the knees in. Take that ball out to the side. Give yourself a little stretch. Okay, we're not done with those inner thighs. You're going to go ahead and roll onto your side for me. The side that you're laying on, take that arm out long. You're going to take your top leg, turn it out, and extend that bottom leg out and away. So usually in side lying work, I'm really picky about these hips being perfectly stacked on top of each other. For this little inner thigh series, you can take that top hip and rock it back just a little bit, but it doesn't get to move. So you're gonna keep everything nice and still, press your top hand into the ground. Go ahead and give me a nice pointed toe on that bottom leg. You're gonna exhale, slide your leg up the shin of the back leg. I hope that makes sense. So you tap it down and you're just doing a little lift up and lower. I think of pushing the heel down in that top leg, the one that's in the bent position, and that kind of gives me the leverage to lift with the inner thigh of the bottom leg. Meanwhile, my abs are working, all that good stuff. This is 4, and down, 3, and down. You have 2, and down. Stay up on 1, hold it here. Lots of energy reaching out through those toes. Give me circles up and away. 8, 7, this is the killer part. 6, 5, don't let it drop. 4, 3, 2, we reverse, other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Ooh, that's a toughie. Okay, pressing up. We will revisit that side lying position later for the outer thighs, but for ease of transitions, we're gonna move on. Before we get to the other side, I want you to come up to your high kneeling position, place that ball, that block, or that pillow between your knees, squeezing up and in, really feeling connected through your pelvic floor and your low abdominal area. Toes are untucked, reach the arms out in front of you. We're gonna hinge and inhale going back, and then push through the tops of the feet to come back up. This is gonna be a little bit more quad focused than inner or outer thigh, but we're kind of bridging the gap between the two. Notice as I go back, there's no ripple in the body. Think like a plank. One long line from top of the head down to those knees. And bring it up. Good. 4 more. And up. This is 3. And up. Good. You have 2. And up. 1 more. Try to hold it on this one. Stay, stay, stay. Press the hips through. Close the ribs. Reach the arms. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up we go. Ouch. Take that ball out. Meet me down on the opposite side. Oh, I know. I'm going to feel sore after this one. Reach that arm out. Same idea. Straight bottom leg, bent top leg. Hips are slightly tilted back, but they will stay stable. Or else. Here we go. Lift that bottom leg up. Tap it down. Exhale to lift. Pushing into this back heel for a little extra help to scoop, and tap it down. Here we go. 4, and down, keeping that neck long. 3, can you keep that waistline active? There's some sneaky oblique work here. 2, if you can keep those hips stable. 1 more, stay up, hold it. Now we do those circles, up and around. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's reverse it. 8, 7, 6, try to stay up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Good job, inner thighs. Okay, pressing up. Grab your circle band. Now we're gonna move along to more of that outer thigh focus to balance. So, take your band, slide it up to just above your knees. Ideally, it's not going to be super twisty on you like mine's trying to be. Beautiful. Let's take it down on to our side again. Go ahead and switch sides just so you're kind of evened out. Bottom arm is long still. Knees are slightly forward. We're really going to focus on now, instead of gently tipping back, almost tipping forward, really keeping that top bicep active in supporting us. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to start to lift that whole leg up, kind of separating away from the bottom leg and tapping it down. Exhale to lift. I think it's just my living room that's particularly hot. I don't like to run a lot of fans while I film because the noise component, but I am getting so toasty doing this. If you are as well, great job. Let's do 4 more. And down. Continually lifting through that bottom waistline. 3, so that we've got such great support for the spine here. 2, feeling that whole line on the outer thigh up to the hip. Hold it on 1. Now from here, kind of similar to that first series, we're going to do little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5. This is 4, 3, 2. Stay with it. Here we go. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up, stay up. I want you to extend that leg out straight. It's at a little diagonal angle, little pulses, angle to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it to the floor. It's turned in. Full range lift for 8. This is our home stretch, really turned in. 7, 6. You have 5. Keep reaching. 4. I know, I'm toast. 3. Last 2. Last 1, and set it down. Ooh. Sometimes the hardest part of doing this is having to pretend to keep my cool while I'm doing things that are really challenging, like that. Press yourself up. Sneak those legs around. We go right to the other side. I feel like my hair is falling out. I'm sweating. It's a sign of a good workout, right? Down we go. Right into the other side. I'm going to warn you now, the second side's always a little bit harder because we're fatigued. Let's do it. Lift and tap. Exhale to lift. This is truly that point where it starts to get a little mind over matter. Keep the core engaged. Think about the structural integrity of the rest of the movement. Let's do 2 more, so it's not just the leg lifting, it's the arm reaching, it's the abs engaging. 1 more, stay up. Now we circle. 8, 7, oh my gosh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Reverse, other way. I'm losing my mic. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Straight leg, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure it's slightly in front. 4, 3, 2. From here, turn it in, tap it down. Oh, keep going. Here we go. Last thing. 8 and tap. 7, 6. This is 5. So good. 4, 3. I can barely do it. 2. 1 more. Holy cow. That did the trick. We're almost done. Rolling onto your back. If you can get there. Go ahead. Kick those legs up. You're going to shimmy that band down to your ankles. Keeping those legs up to the sky. Flex your feet. If you need to gently soften the knees, you can. Try to keep those legs reaching straight. And we're just going to pull apart and come back in. And a little open. And close. This is 6. Meanwhile, abs are gently drawing in. 5. Chest is open. 4. You're almost there. 3. 2. Stay out on 1. Hold it here. Last set. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy moly. That was intense. Go ahead and slide that band off. Set one foot down, cross the opposite ankle. Try to do a figure 4 if your body will allow it. Mine is protesting. You can stay here, or a little deeper stretch is going to be to float that leg up until my hips are very tight. Release. We'll try the other side. Try to breathe into this. Allow the body to relax. Amazing. From here, take your hands to a T and just let both knees fall to the right side. Big twist. Breathing into the rib cage. This is your chance here to take some really awesome, expansive, deep breaths. Good. Coming back to center. Oh, it hurts to roll on the hips. Holy cow. Good, coming back to center. Let your knees fall open. Give those inner thighs just a moment to release here, letting gravity kind of help the knees fall down. Hands can just rest on your body for a moment or out to the side. Feel free to close your eyes. Let's take 3 big deep breaths. Big inhale. Easy exhale. And again, big full inhale. And exhale. One more time, just like that. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Blink the eyes open. You can use your hands to start to close those knees up if they'll go. And sit yourself up. My, oh my. Amazing job. I don't know about you, but I am certain that I'm gonna be very sore from that one. Like I said, the hair's flying, we're sweaty, mic's falling out. That usually means that it's been a good video and a good workout. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how you felt after this video. If it was as hard for you as it was for me, that would be nice to know. And if you know anyone that you think might benefit from this, share it, send them my way. I so appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon.